What's your name? Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm taking it back a little bit. So I wanted to know if you still watch The Real Housewives of New York, and how do you feel about like Jill and crazy Kelly getting axed?
Do I still watch it? I don't watch it religiously, but I'll sometimes catch up. I don't think I saw the last episode, but I will sometimes catch up. It's not anything against them. It's just, I've been busy planning the talk show and kind of doing my own thing. And it was a long time ago. It is a different place in my life. And I'm so grateful for the experience because it did get me here. It was on my journey, but it's a totally different show than when I started. When I started, none of us knew what it was called. I mean, sorry, none of us knew what it was. It was called Manhattan Moms, and it was just about women who had children and were married, and it was kind of more fun and playful, and then it got crazy. Then it got really crazy, and so it's a different show. But as far as Jill and Kelly and Alex being fired, it happens all the time in Housewives. They keep recycling, and they kind of let you know that if you're a housewife, you could be replaced, and they just want to spice it up a little bit. I wish Jill the best. I wish Kelly the best. Honestly, it was an experience I will never forget, and the year of the first 5 of us definitely is very nostalgic. It makes me feel old, and that feels like freshman year of high school. Thank you. One more? Okay.
Hi, so I just graduated college, and I'm just not totally sure what I want to do with my life. So I'm just sort of wondering how you found your passion and sort of steps you took to figuring out what you want to do.
So you were like 22?
21.
21. When I was 21, I had no idea what I wanted to do. When I was 28, I had no idea. I mean, I wanted to do something different at each point. I was an event producer. I used to be a natural food chef that delivered food to people's homes, and that was even in my 30s. I would say my advice to someone in their early 20s is to be focused and kind of have a direction, but you know, you may not even go in that direction. You just always want to be moving forward, bettering yourself, and you may get off the road, you may hit a stop sign, you may change your mind. Just do everything to the best of your ability. Everything is your business, and if you feel that you're too good for a job or you don't want to do it, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Thank you.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm just curious. This
I'm
kind of
supposed to
has
hold the
to
mic.
go.
I think there's some weird rule here. I don't know why. I think you're going to steal it and use it as a vibrator. I don't know why.
That would be fun.
But there is some weird rule.
Okay. It kind of goes along with her question about Real Housewives of New York. I'm just curious about your ex that was on the show. Do you have any contact with him, and what does he think of your success?
Oh, I call it Jason 1. I've dated every Jason besides the one on Friday the 13th. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I did run into him. I've run into him twice. I ran into him in the Hamptons, and I ran, like, surfing, and I ran into him at a nightclub in New York, like a restaurant lounge in New York. He's never said anything. He just kind of, we talk. I mean, we'll say, hi, how are you? But he doesn't acknowledge that anything's different about my life than when I was living in that apartment. It's interesting to me.
Wow.
I think there's kind of an elephant in the room. I mean, it's not like I think, you think he'd just be like, oh my God, how crazy. No, he never said anything.
Congratulations, something.
Right, nothing. Just kind of like, hey, hope you're doing well, you know?
Wow. He
That's
missed out.
We're gonna take a break now, which I hate, but we'll be back.